Hey everyone, welcome to another Still Speaks video, and we got a 1v1 community cast. We haven't had either of those in a very long time. The map is Open Palms, and before we get into it, a huge shout out to AlphaX. He is making the newest version of the Eco Viewer, and it looks amazing. The Eco Viewer isn't stock with Supreme Commander 2, that's why it's a huge deal. Click the link down below to check him out, subscribe to him, check out that video, and definitely hook him up with some cash via his Patreon. So let's look at the current Eco Viewer made by AlphaX. We got the players' colors, their names, their mass per second, energy per second, research and research per minute. So let's hit that play button and get on with it. So we got Mr. Wizard spawning in as the purple Aeon Commander, dropping down what looks like a double land factory opener and queuing up a whole bunch of eco from his engineers, which looks pretty good. Not a bad opener for a community cast whatsoever. In fact, he had his ACU start building 2 mass extractors, then he went into building the factories, which that's pretty good. A little too much energy that early on. Probably should just do 2 or 3 early on. But he's Aeon, so 4 might help him later in the match. And then his opponent, we got Unpricedolive spawning in as the yellow Sovereign Commander, dropping down a double land factory opener and getting just 2 energy generators. That's the way we like to see it. I'm going to call him Unprice for now on because Unpricedolive is quite the mouthful. But he made his ACU move. That is not what you want to do early on. You just want them to swivel around without moving their feet. Not the worst in the world, but still a pretty good opener. But yeah, if you want to keep your ACU from moving as little as possible early on, especially. So another energy generator, 5 energy generators. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Mr. Wizard, that's not good. That's not good at all. Because 5 energy generators, that's more than a mass extractor. So, wasted a mass extractor, probably could have gotten a factory by now, too. A 3rd one, actually. Probably what you should have done. But, oh, he went only 4, which isn't... Oh, no, he went only 3. Okay, my mistake, Mr. Wizard. My apologies. I am sorry. I see what you did there. That was very good. Very, very good. 3 energy is an amazing opener. But 2 engineers expanding? That's too much. You can't do that. Not this early. Same with Unprice. You don't have the price for that. You're unpricing yourself. You're wasting too much mass on mass extractors. It's just not going to work. Like, one building mass extractors is perfect, while the other is helping out with the factories. That is the way to do it. I like that there's a radar. I would have put the radar right here to be protected underneath the factory shield. Point defense, a little too early right now for that. Not needed, especially 2 of them. Probably should put it a little farther up, like right where my cursor is right here, so that it could actually be hitting the people coming down the hill. Right there is not bad, but putting it right up front will get more utility out of it. So, yeah, see, he's got to pause the factory to build anything because he's overdoing it with mass extractors. That's why see, that's not going to build very easily. And now it's building. And now these guys are going to have to wait to build. Yeah, they're going to have to wait a little bit. So, again, not the way to build. Yeah, that second point defense isn't going to happen. To be fair, that point defense is going to be under a factory shield. And... okay, just 1. There you go. To be fair, it's under a factory shield and in a place where it'll be very useful. I like the expansion by both players, but I don't like It's just too much. Like, you can't afford it. A third factor, yeah, see, Wizard can't even afford a radar. Oh, there it goes. Very good. I like it. But here's the fight. Now, Wizard has Boda Booms, which I think is kind of an unusual research path against Aeon. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, because if you want to get to teleport fast, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Get Boda Booms. And now, honestly, there's no reason for Mr. Wizard to wait. He has the advantage in pretty much every way. He should just get... Well, never mind. He's got that point defense to contend with. He can blow right through these guys quite easily because he's got a lot more health, probably more range, and yeah, it's just better. I like how he's grouping his units up, but if Unpriced got some Brackmen, these guys would be unalived very, very fast. But Unpriced doesn't have any Brackmen. Where are the Brackmen, Unpriced? Where are the Brackmen? That is actually a huge part of the Cybran defense right in this position. This is like the perfect position. Oh my goodness, Wizard just now got weapon range. Probably should have got that sooner. And Unpriced got rate of fire. Not a bad thing, but where are the Brackmen in this army? A research station? I probably wouldn't go research right now. I'd go factories because, okay, that's a good place for the point defense. Need Brackmen. Unpriced. Where are the Brackmen? Please, Brackmen. Please. I'm using my weird, pathetic voice because definitely need the Brackmen. But yeah, 2 Boda Booms. This army is very secure. I know Boda Booms don't have a lot of health, but that army is quite strong. Okay, well, looks like Wizard's actually floating mass at this point. Not building it back, which is a smart thing to do against Cybran, but it doesn't look like your opponent by minute 6 is attacking your backside. Oh my goodness, why'd I say it like that? Is attacking around the back of your base. So right now, expand there. Do it. I recommend it. Oh, this is not good at all. Land factories in back here make no sense at all. And stopping the construction at this point makes no sense. Okay, reclaiming. I don't get it. I don't get it. Building a bunch of research, definitely 1 would be good, but 2 right now, 3 going on, queuing up, I don't know. Especially with that bungle right there, that was not good. Getting adapters, not a needed unit right now, not at all. Useful for protecting your units, yeah, true that, but adapters aren't it. Brackmen are it right now. Veterancy rate, good research. Definitely going to get into getting that teleport. Getting more energy generators right now. That's the right thing to do at this point in the game. So that energy needs to be over 1,000 for Wizard. Well, yeah, I would do over 1,000 at this point. Get it up to over 1,000 so you could use teleport without even worrying about it. And I think he's going to get there. Except for he keeps building all these research stations right up front. If your opponent got Brackmen or MMLs, those things are prime targets. I would put research stations in back. Always, always, always. These are also not placed super well. I mean, these are better placed. I'd keep them in back. But they make a nice explosion when there's structure detonate. Structure detonate is amazing. So maybe a pretty good tactic, but energy generators are better. You just build a kind of a row of energy generators that slows your opponent down. They have to think before they move up. Yeah, definitely get your army in order first. Training 1 on The bot's not a terrible idea, but I would like to see a group of Brackmen. Because Brackmen would unalive this in an instant. Like, a single volley could do it. Land factory, again, I don't like the placement of any of these right over here. Because an MML, well, not a Cybran MML, so I guess it doesn't matter. But MML is up on the hill, bam, bam, bam. Wrecks everything. 2-point defense not needed. You're not even being attacked. 1-point defense isn't needed. MMLs, okay, now that's what I like to see. MMLs. I mean, they've been sitting there. Why did Unpriced get ACU Vision? That's a weird... What's Unpriced? Like, I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm just trying to help you improve. Really, research isn't the way to win this. And all that energy is not needed unless you're going for megas. Now, like, I'm so annoyed. My voice almost cracked there. Floating over 2,000 mass is not the way, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wizard could plop down a bunch of factories, but instead he's putting his ACU in danger. Your ACU should not be in danger at this point. Right now with jump jets, they can just jump jet on you. Unit detonate a few of them. Structure detonate a few of them. I mean, unit detonate a few of them and have the rest of them blast in your ACU. It's over. Well, maybe, maybe not. But floating this much mass isn't good. It's not. It's not. This is like a really, really not a good thing to do. And just sitting there staring at your opponent. I mean, look at all this. The undefended. I mean, undefended areas. You could just... This guy could be... This factory right here could be building MMLs. Park them outside your opponent's base. Get like 3 or 4 of them. Park them outside your opponent's base. And your opponent will have to respond. Nano shield on the bots. An underrated... It's underrated in my opinion. It's an underrated... Oh, now there's Brackmen! There needs to be more. Attacking up the hill is never ideal. You know, see what I mean by the Brackmen? If there were a bunch of them, that would have been GG right there. It would have been over. Like, the game would have been over. Because I don't think Mr. Wizard has a wonderful... I don't think his micro against Brackmen is all that great just yet. Now, this is really good by Mr. Wizard. Attacking a 3-pronged attack. Now, that is very good. I like that. MMLs are missing from the armies, though. A point defense, a couple point defense could shut this down. Structure detonate could shut this down. Why did Mr. Wizard get ACU damage? That's not needed. Now, this should be a slam dunk for Unpriced. Structure detonate. Okay, that's a slam dunk. Structure detonate now. Do it. Do it. Structure detonate. And that's not good. You see, this would have been a dead army. So, Mr. Wizard, do not teleport your units right next to factories or anything versus Cybran. Good use of teleport right there, getting away from the bots. That was actually very, very good. Now, Brackmen, finally. Training 3. You see, this Brackmen could annihilate these units. Oh, what's going on over here? What happened? Unpriced wasn't even under attack. Did he control K? I mean, he was way behind on mass and factories. Wow, look at all that mass both players are floating. That is just not good. Um, Good game, really. Pretty good match. Just a few pointers. Not trying to be mean, but really, really, Wizard, do not teleport your units on top of Cybran buildings. In fact, don't teleport any of your units near anything Cybran, especially after 5 minutes. Just don't do it. Structure detonate and unit detonate are a thing. But I gotta say, from both players, great openers. Pretty good openers. But really, it's a good idea to only have one engineer build your mass. Expand. At a certain point, you could do two. But in the beginning, you want to get that army up. You want to get the 4th factory up as soon as possible. You want to outproduce your opponent ASAP. And you want to raid their engineers if you could. Otherwise, you'll end up just staring at each other like you did for about 10 minutes. And that doesn't make for a super exciting game to watch or cast, really, to be honest. It was fun to watch the end because there were some great moves by Mr. Wizard, except for the teleporting on the factory. I think Unpriced Control K'd a little early, personally. I think the research stations came a little early as well, a little too many. But it was a good dump of mass because it's better to get a research station than waste mass. Unpriced, building a factory in the back was not the way to do it, unless it's an air factory. That could have been a good trick, save up, and that could have been a problem for your opponent. And Unpriced, use Brackmen right here, right at the choke. That would have made it very, very hard for Wizard to maneuver, especially in the early game. Later on, once teleport hits, it would matter less, and he'd probably attack up around the sides anyway. But in the beginning, Brackmen are wonderful. I saw multiple times where Brackmen would have just annihilated his army because Wizard tends to have a tendency to group his units really tight. So a few Brackmen volleys would have just wiped out that army, and it would have been GG. Would have been a easy win. Easy, easy. So these are pointers for you guys to get better. Don't take this as me insulting you. I am not. Y'all are pretty good at this. And I like the choice of shields for the factories where they are. That's pretty good. Because I noticed the inner factories don't have shields. The outer factories do. So Mr. Wizard, not a bad choice. I just wouldn't put factory shields up unless I'm under siege, because those are kind of expensive. But then again, he's floating mass anyway. Might as well spend it. I would have spent it on a line of factories. I would have just pumped out factories non-stop, and then got a bunch of research stations. And usually against Cybran, it is my opinion that you go shields, double shields on units, and then teleport. That's usually how that goes. Against Aeon, you would go either Megalith or jump jets and unit detonate. Very strong against bots. I mean, not bots. Strong against tanks, especially Aeon. So yeah, a combination of those work even better. But definitely Brackmen up the center, and Wizard, careful. Careful with unit and structure detonate and Brackmen. That would be your downfall very easily. Very good gameplay in this one, Wizard. Awesome job. I like the multi-pronged attack. Force your opponent to split their attention. That is the way to do it. You want to attack multi-prong. Every time you want to attack multi-prong. I mean, not every time, but you want to be the one doing it because your opponent has to react. If you are forcing your opponent to react, that is better for you. And use your mask, guys. But great games. So not bad on price. I liked your placement of point defense and placement of factories. Pretty good. Pretty good. Just Brackmen, alright? So yeah, guys, good job. Thank you for sending me the replay. And Wizard, thank you for giving me $10 on Ko-Fi. Really, really amazing. And if you guys want a community cast replay just like this, or any replay just to be cast, give me cash on Ko-Fi. $10 will get you a cast. And same thing with Patreon. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you for watching. You guys are amazing. So share, like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it, helps me out, send a good replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com, or join the Supreme Commander Discord server. I definitely think you should do that. Direct message me there, or go to #replays for Still Speaks and upload your replay and at me, just like Wizard did. That really helped me out. So thank you for doing that, Wizard. Amazing job. I appreciate you. So yeah, definitely join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. Click the link down below to join. Definitely do that. It helps out more than you know. More than you know. For yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you want to finish up some achievements, that's how you do it. You want to play with people against people, that's how you do it. You want to see some memes? Well, there you go. Cue AlphaX's ad now.
What? You still haven't joined the biggest Supreme Commander 2 Discord in the world with over 1,000? 2,000? You have General, Hall of Fame, all the YouTube channels, all the YouTube videos, streaming. Don't worry about that. Ask for some help, post some memes, send some replays, find a game, dead chat. We even have a channel for all the Xbox Subcom 2 players. So what are you waiting for? Click the first link in the video description, or just type Supreme Commander 2 in this thing that nobody will ever use. You should join now.
Comment down below, say something nice about the players. Only say nice things about the players, and if you have any constructive criticism, keep it nice, keep it civil, keep it kind. I did my best. I know I just said a lot of things, but Wizard and Unpriced 100% have potential to be the next best player. Better players, best players, the next generation of pros definitely could be them. So I like their openers. They have good fundamentals. They're just a few things that need to change, and I think we'll see that from these two in the future, because they definitely have potential. So definitely keep it up, guys, and comment down below, say something nice. Say Wizard has potential. Say Unpricedolive has potential, to let me know you made it this far. You guys are amazing. So yeah, if you like what I do and you want to support this channel, I have a Patreon page. Click the link down below to subscribe to that and give me some cash. That's only if you have money to do so. If you don't do it. Don't even worry about it. A big thank you, a big shout out, and thank you to AlphaX, Iron Commander, Prelia Tornex, Akone, Valor, and I think that's it. So thank you, guys. And another way to support me monetarily is my Ko-Fi account. A big thank you to Colin300, a huge thank you to Colin300, a thank you to Dr. Pearl, and a huge thank you to Mr. Wizard for hooking me up with some cash. Thank you. You guys help keep me motivated. I appreciate you. Thank you. And if you don't want to spend any money, don't worry about it. Just watching all the way through, commenting, liking, subscribing, all those things that feed the YouTube algorithm helps me out a lot. So please do that. Thank you. And if you want to help me out even more, check out my band's music videos, watch them all the way through, comment, like, subscribe, help me feed the YouTube algorithm there. If you want to be even more amazing, we have a Spotify account for my band. We're called King of Cups. Amazing music right there. Listen to Missing You 3 times through, add it to a playlist, follow us, and share that music with people who like that kind of music. Helps me out so much and feeds the Spotify algorithm. You guys are amazing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. So share with your friends, family, and foes who need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.